Here first, some happy mail. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Music Scrap, the Musical Scrapper. It is the calm before the storm here on the east coast of Canada. It is a beautiful, sunny, warm day here on the east coast, and we've got a storm a-coming. Crews in Nova Scotia are working hard to clear storm drains since after the hurricane a week and a half ago to make sure they're all clear and not clogged and ready for the rain that's coming again. And the rain's not even all totally subsided from the last one in parts of Nova Scotia. My sister ended up with 6 inches of rain in her basement, and the estimate for tearing it apart, disinfecting, and rebuilding without even any furniture replacement, just for the cleanup and repairs of it, without even replacing furniture and stuff that was destroyed, is $29,800 plus. She's covered for $5,000, so she's hoping to get some disaster relief. She has to apply for that, so it depends. Anyway. Alright, so, first of all, some happy mail. I got this lovely quote book in the mail from Dee Dee, so it's all lyric quotes, music, background, band, tempo, on the road. Let's see, what are the other top of the charts? Those are all the different varieties, and this came just in time for me to use it for my NaNoJumo for this year. Now, so I do NaNoJumo, and I end up not using the prompts usually because they don't always inspire me. The first 2 years were lyrics. The first year was good because most of them, I thought originally, like, it was because it was lyrics, lines from a song or whatever, and I thought, ooh, that's what really inspired me to get going in art journaling. And then the songs that she chose were like ones I had never heard of or contemporary ones, and I'm just not enthralled with the most of the contemporary talent these days. So I just could not get inspired with what she was. So I ended up choosing my own prompts, my own songs, my own lyrics. Oh, here, I can do it. I haven't done a flip of this journal in a while, so I could do a flip of it. So this is my very first art journal, and it was from NaNoJumo 3 years ago. And so, like I said, I ended up using my own prompts, my own playlist, so I called it my playlist journal. So now this first one, I thought it was following her prompt because the song name was Imagine. Only then when I clicked her link after I did the page, I realized it wasn't Imagine by the Beatles. It was some other weird song named Imagine. So I was like, okay. So this was my Imagine when I thought it was the Beatles. There will be an answer. Everyone's still saying hi. Hey, Janet. Then I decided, well, I'm just going to go on my own playlist anyway. So Ordinary Miracle by Sarah McLachlan, who of course is from my home province. She's from Nova Scotia, from Cape Breton, Nova Scotia. So Ordinary Miracle. Then I Hope You Dance was the inspiration song for this one. This one I used my jelly plate and some masks, stencils and masks. And I know those of you who have seen this before, it may be boring, but anyway, some people may not have seen it. We have a few new peeps. These are the times. They are changing. That was her prompt, and so I decided to go with it because I did know that song. Not a huge fan of the song, but at least I knew it. Went a little hippie style there. This was my first ever attempt at a painted landscape. Really love how the sky turned out. I like how the mountains turned out. The river and the shadows and stuff on the river, anyway. Well, I never followed the Facebook group anyway. I'm not into Facebook much, so. Not for groups, Sherry, because I like to know who's following me and seeing my stuff. And when you join groups, it's like, so I follow Jen's art journaling group, but I don't post anything there, so. Thanks, Mika. Bring On Tomorrow is the finale from the Broadway version of Fame, the musical. Yeah, I know, eh, Janet? Get some earworms. Now, that was one of my favorite groups from when I was a kid, and I still love their stuff. Even though I'm not a huge fan of disco somehow. I don't know, somehow ABBA and the Bee Gees get me. But anyway, so Our Last Summer's an ABBA song, and it talks about spending summer in Paris. So I did this as a collage type of thing. My first attempt at a face. Lots of wrong things going on here, but anyway, it's okay. Her eyes are too close together. Her eyes are too far up on her head. But anyway, you learn, right? So, she's got a way about her. Billy Joel. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Elton John. There's the Yellow Brick Road. It's blowing up. Then, this is, I don't know, this is still one of my favorite pages. This is from Mulan. The lyric is from Christina Aguilera. When will my reflection show who I am inside? Found this picture. Love the colors that I used here. With the teal and purple and then the orange. Yeah, it just turned out really fabulous. I love how it turned out. So, and then this one is, will the circle be unbroken? By and by, Lord, by and by. And this one, I used my jelly plate, and it was before I had my circle jelly plates, my round jelly plates, and so I used different size circle stencils to show how you could still get the same effect using circle stencils on your jelly plate as getting all the different size circle jelly plates. So, anyway. Yeah, Eileen likes lions, so it's awesome, she said. That one. And of course, this represents the family circle. So that's where, yeah. I always have a kind of plan. I don't do random very well. This is emotionally a favorite of mine because of Remembrance Day. And this song is by Terry Kelly, who is a Newfoundland singer-songwriter. He does Celtic folk music, writes his own stuff, and the song is called A Pittance of Time. You can find it on Facebook. It is an amazing song. It so speaks to what people need to do and remember, especially, in peace may they rest, lest we forget why they died. Take a pittance of time. Hey, Heather! Sorry I didn't get to your stream. I was getting ready here. I had to rewatch a video for my technique I'm going to use today. This is called Somebody's Eyes from Footloose. Somebody's eyes are watching. Somebody's eyes are do. And then there's, of course, Elton John, Take Me Home, Country Roads. I still haven't done anything more to those trees. Those trees need a little few highlights there, but anyway. And then, of course, I've got quite a few Broadway songs here going on. This is from Rent. 525,600 minutes. And of course, which is how many minutes in a year. So we have our, excuse me. What are we doing here? Fall, winter, spring, and summer. Spring, summer, winter, fall. Fall, winter. Whoops. All right. Love Potion number 9. And of course, Love Potion gives you all kinds of fancy feelings, which is for what the zigzags and color is for on that one. Oh, Beloved Ghost is back with her lunch. I had a nice big breakfast, so I'm good till supper time. It was a late breakfast too, so. This is Light the Fire Within, which is was it Celine Dion? Anyway, it was for the opening ceremonies for, I think, the Olympics in Atlanta, I think. Anyway, Light the Fire Within. And then, Like a Candle in the Wind, of course, with Marilyn and Princess Di, the two versions of the song. Goodbye English Rose was the version for Princess Di. I guess people are mesmerized because they're not talking a whole lot. And then I was trying to do image transfers here, and then it wasn't working, so I ended up printing it on tissue paper and pasting it on there. This one I did a transfer. Of course, the verse of this is The Rose. Don't like this page much. Anyway, whatever. That's The Rose. God is watching us. Bette Midler. From a Distance. Like that one. And Butterfly Kisses. This face, I printed off the face and then painted over it. So it is painted, but it was printed first. Yeah, it did, Janet. Tissue paper did work great in that case. I just printed it off on my printer on tissue paper. If you want to print on tissue paper or jelly paper in your printer, you just, excuse me, use some Scotch Magic tape to tape the tissue paper or the jelly paper to a regular piece of your printer paper and feed it through like you normally would. I usually take out the rest of the paper out of my printer so that the only page in there for the printer to grab is the one I want to print on. And I just find it works better that way. It pulls it in more evenly and it doesn't confuse it because of the thickness of the paper or anything. And it prints really well. It just heat set it so it dries better. Under the Boardwalk. So this one turned out not bad, except my angle of my steps is all wrong. I realized after I painted that they were all messed up. I can go back and fix it because it is acrylic paint, so I could technically go back and paint over it. But anyway, of course, the Bette Midler, well, not originally by Bette Midler, but the Bette Midler version is the one that... Hey, Teddy! Oh, wait a minute now, I can't remember your name. I know your name, but I can't remember it for the life of me. It's been a little while since I've seen you. Hello, hello. Don't know why I can't remember it. I'm usually good with names. And of course, my mom and my dad. I'm who I am because I met you. Of course, because they brought me up. Ooh. Sorry. That's my knee. Ooh, nice, Dorothy. Be sure when you take the backs off them, keep the backs, because you can actually take apart the backs and use them, glue them on your page for texture and stuff. So, yeah. Oh, Gail, right, yes. Gail. Tutty is Gail. Hello, Gail. I knew that. I just couldn't remember. And Tiny Dancer. Of course, these are like the music sound waves. That's what it was in my head. And then the Tiny Dancer on the hand. The hand and the dancer were stencils. And then the last one, of course, the Dolly Parton favorite, Coat of Many Colors. Now, this coat I did on a piece of paper. I realized afterwards that I should have put another piece here to be the back of the coat. That was silly. But anyway, it's all collage. I tore up pieces of a piece of paper that was jelly printed, and I used some of it for the coat. I did little tiny, so I collaged it all on, and then I cut the coat out of the paper, and then I did the text in stamped on different colors of the paper. All right, so that's the last one for that year. So I'm going to make a book next week. I don't know if it'll be my Monday stream or my Thursday stream, but I'm going to make my book for this year's NaNoJumo. So it'll be all ready to go. All right, put this back. Hello. So for today's, actually I should have done that in between while I was waiting for stuff to dry today, because I have stuff that's going to have to dry, so I don't know how far. Okay, I found my other stuff, so I'm not going to need this one today. I thought I was going to have to use my clear gel texture paste, but I found my other one. So, okay. Then so I got this from Dee Dee, so that I'm going to be using, so I'll put that right under there with my NaNoJumo stuff. Okay. Then my other wonderful gift that I got, Happy Mail. Uh-oh. I'm going to ruin that. Got water on it somehow. This arrived in the mail for me from the... Suzanne sent it to me from the Book Depository. So, yeah. So it is a grayscale coloring book. How cool is this? All flowers in grayscale. So you can practice your shading. That one's really cool. I like that. Oh, Tammy, beloved ghost is Tammy. Welcome, Tammy. Nice to meet you. I remember seeing you at Dee Dee's. So this, I am going to be taking this book apart, and I'm going to be scanning all the pages so I can also print them on watercolor paper. That way I can do them on this regular paper with pencil crayons to practice with my Prismas, and then I can print them on watercolor paper to practice shading with my watercolors. So, yay. So, very happy to get that. Thank you very much, Suzanne. That came from Suzanne. So, today, I am going to work on, now, move that, I need to move that out of my way. Oh, I hope I even have enough space to work on this. I'm going to do a canvas. But actually, I don't need this yet because I have to do a mixture. Oh, actually, yes, I do. Because I need to, I'm going to have to zoom out. One moment, please. Okay, zoom out. Don't want to show my... Okay, so that's as far out as it goes. So let's hope that that's far enough for this project. I'm going to have to move stuff out of the way. Put these up here. Put this in its place. Put this... Oh, that is supposed to be in another container. So I'll just stick it in the front of that cart for now. And I'm going to need this. All right. This is my bottle of alcohol. I put that in there so it doesn't get mixed up. All right. So I need to open my canvas. Got it at Dollarama. Dollarama. It's $4, this large one. And it's a 16 by 20. Uh-oh. So I'm going to do a canvas based on the technique of the 3D mixed media lesson on Abysmo. On the Abysmo. So if Eileen or Jenna wants to get the Abysmo link for this 3D lesson, in case anyone has not gone to their site yet. So it's going to be based on her technique. This is going to be a Christmas present. So, all right, putting those up there safe. So you can't see the whole thing, but you almost can. So I need to gesso this first. So I need to grab my gesso. Right down here. Ugh. And yes, it is a gessoed canvas, but yeah, I am going to put another coat of gesso on it. Where is my... Good question. Where did I put it? Should be right in here. Oh, yeah, good, Jean. I knew that was going to happen. All right. That's strange. It should be. See, I never... Okay, my... Interesting. Interesting. All right, where did my large one go then that I used for gesso? My large brush, I just washed it. So where did it go? Well, Well, that's odd. Unless it's still... Oh, there it is. Yes, it is. It was still there. Good gracious. Hello, Patty. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Abysmo Teachable. I guess I can... Yeah, and here's the specific link to the actual texture one. But she has 3 great classes. So she has a watercolor one, and for beginner watercolors, and she has this 3D one and another mixed media one as well. Oh no, I know I'm gonna need to... Gracious. Hey, B4! Nice to see you. Oh, gracious. Oh my gosh. It's turning, but barely. Hold on. Wow. Uh-oh. Okay, that gesso's no good. I don't know what happened to it, but that gesso is no good. It's gone brown and disgusting. So, well, I guess I can use my clear gesso, can't I? I have to use my clear gesso.
It's 2 o'clock.
It's 2 o'clock. Yeah, I call her B4 because she's the 4th Brenda that found our site. Although B1 and B2 are around very much. Haven't seen B2 in like ever. Forever. Bren tweets once every couple months. Use my clear gesso. Probably shouldn't put my brush into the jar. That could have been the issue with my last one. That's about it, Patty. That is about it. So I'm going to be using texture paste, but I'm going to be adding a secret magic, her secret magic ingredient to it to make it more sculptable, to make it thicker and more sculptable. But I need to dry the gesso and kind of draw out. I'm just turning it up so I can see where I've gessoed and where I haven't. And this is basically because I may not be putting texture over the whole thing. So I want to make sure, just in case there's a place that doesn't get the texture paste, it's going to be nice and ready for paint. Okay. There we go. Clear gesso, which is even stinkier than regular gesso. Alright, so that's ready to let dry. And I don't want to put that gesso brush in my, well, I guess it doesn't matter. I'll set it back there because I also don't want it to dry hard. I don't have my, I usually put my gesso brush in with my glue brush, but uh-oh, that's not a good sign. It's going to glue shut. Okay. Put that back over there, out of my way. Hi Diane, I'm working on a canvas, a mixed media canvas based on a lesson by Abissimo. Okay, you can't quite see the whole canvas because, oops, there we go. I guess I hope it's dark enough there that you don't see the garbage on my floor. Hold on, I'm going to move it down this way a little bit more. Move that book. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I know. The original Bren from Texas who organized the, hosted the Austin retreat. I know she was having issues with her arms, and I know her mother's been ill and etc. So I'm going to close my mail here so you don't keep getting my silly mail boings. There we go. Yeah, I did not gesso on the sides. I'm going to use black paint on the sides once the whole thing is done. So I'm not really worried about gessoing the edges. So this is going to be a mixed media canvas for my niece and her husband for their Christmas present. And hopefully it'll be for their dining room. I'm going to do a still life, a bowl of fruit, and a vase of flowers is the plan. So this takes a while to dry. Yeah. And I don't want to mix the texture paste until I know this is dry. Apologize, you guys. I guess I should have done this before I came on. But talk amongst yourselves while you watch paint dry. If you're watching the recording, this is recorded live. I do not edit. So just take your slider and go past the drying process on YouTube. And please don't leave a nasty comment. Oh, the other day I forgot. I got a nasty comment. Well, not a nasty comment. An interesting suggestion, let's say. It was about me using my 123, the new larger envelope maker. She said I didn't know what I was doing, and that the noisy feedback from my mic and stuff gave her a headache. I was like, well, turn it off if you're getting a headache. Hey, Vicky! Nice! Yeah, we're getting more rain tomorrow, so I emailed my sister and I told her to make sure that the pipe that burst is fixed so she doesn't get more rain into her basement. But I mean, the problem is, it's a small pipe, because it's the output from, they have a propane furnace, and so in the burning process of the propane, it lets off just a little bit of water residue, right? So it's the little outtake pipe for the furnace. And the storm water just got so strong it had nowhere to go, and it broke the pipe. So yeah, Janet. I know, eh? I was like, really? I would have shut it off before it gave me a headache, for heaven's sakes. Or turn down the freaking volume. I'm like, really? Anyway, I just thought it was funny. It's like, really? You watched it long enough to give yourself a headache? Sheesh. Oh well, you know. Has to be someone, right? And of course, that would be someone who, okay, I think it's dry. All right, it's dry. Hey, hello, trouble. I started at 1:35. 12:35. Oh! I was early! Oh my lord! You guys! I'm totally messed up! Ah! No wonder, Heather, I'm sorry! Oh my gosh! I started at 1:30 my time! What on earth am I thinking? No wonder no one was ready to come over. I started early. Why didn't you guys tell me? I wasn't supposed to start until 2. Oh my god. Here I was running around rushing, thinking I was late, starting. It's like I said to Eileen, tell Heather that I'll start at 1:30 instead of 1, and then I started at 1:30 my time. It's only 10 after 2 now. Oh my god. Hi, Rebecca. Hello, Denise. I apologize for everyone who's just coming now. Oh my lord, that's hilarious. You did tell me? Oh, sorry, Mika. I didn't even notice. Oh my god. Yeah, but you said on the half hour. Like, but I'm an hour. Yeah, okay. Now I understand, Mika, what you meant. But I thought you meant I normally... And, oh, God. I'm sorry. Heather, are you here still? No, I started what I thought was a half hour late, so I started a half hour early. I started a half hour early, Terry. I do apologize, but you didn't miss anything. I just went through my NaNoWriMo journal from 3 years ago. And, oh my gosh. Oh. Oh my gosh. All right. Anyway, I apologize. Yes, for those who are watching the recording, I have a live chat going here. So, you never know what you might hear. Me replying to my fibs, my friends in the box. I am not talking to myself. No, I'm not. Believe it or not. I'm talking to real people. Alright, pencil. Oh, I guess I put it up here. Alright, pencil. Oh, now, okay, there it is. I have been looking all over for my Timmy ruler. I'm going to use this one for this. Couldn't find it. It was up in my pencil one instead of in my roundy art one here. Okay. Hey, bunny. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Anyway, so first thing I'm going to sketch out here is the table. Two and a half in from the edge. Hey, Diane. Hey, Kathy. Welcome. Happy to see you. And so then here, I'm going to have a bowl of fruit. I can't draw, so, well, these lines will get covered. I can't do. See, this is what happens to me. I get messed up because I want to do everything so like symmetrical and so perfect. It drives me crazy. There we go. That's better. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting different levels of texture on the table. And then the bowl's going to build on top of the table. And then the fruit is going to be more dimensional on top of that. So it's all going to be textured. Oh, wow, Kathy. You did 14 days to Alaska. Nice. Did your mom go with you? And 17 days to Hawaii. Wow. That's wonderful. I'm just going to sort of show the back there, but the fruit's going to be on top, so I don't have to really worry too much about that. And then here, I'm going to make a vase. I think I should I put the vase so it's partially behind the, let me see. I'm going to do this vase, a similar shape to this, but taller. So it's going to be kind of rounded. So let me do this side first. There. And then this side. It's just going to be just behind, but not a lot. Just behind the bowl. All right. And I know this is a little too round, or flat, I mean. Even though it's flat on the table, it's going to look a little rounded just because it's round. Oh, I bet. That is a lot. So for your Hawaiian cruise, did it leave out of Vancouver or Victoria, or did you have to go to LA? All right. Alright, so you can't see the bottom of, there's the bottom of the bowl. Whoops. Alright, so so for those of you who have come in since I started this, since I was kind of early, I mean, silly me, totally messed up my time today. That's what I get for... Oh, come on, really? I apologize. I'm trying to straighten out my... Uh-oh, now I've made it worse. Hold on. Now what have I done? Oh, hold on. Okay, I think I need to put... That's what I've done. That's what's happened. There we go. All right. Now maybe I can fix it. Whoa! What's going on? Just a moment, please. There we go. Sorry about that. My camera wasn't tight on the rod, so it kept moving. I apologize. Hey, B3. Well, I am just tracing in the vase here for the bouquet of flowers, and I don't think I have it small enough at the top. So I may have to do it a little bit higher. There we go. That's okay. It's going to get hidden anyway. Okay. That's better, I think. All right. So for my bowl of fruit and my vase of flowers, and then the background's going to be just all texture paste. Once I get everything else textured in. So, hey Vicky with a Y, hey CB, nice to see you. Rebecca, oh no, doesn't like you today, sorry about that. I am recording, yes I am recording. Okay. Alright, so the flowers, I think I'm not going to draw the flowers in. I'm just going to do those with the texture paste. I think I'm going to be brave for those. And for the fruit. I'm not going to draw those. It's going to be abstract realism anyway. So, now I need to mix up the texture paste with the magic ingredient. Toilet paper. Put that over there. That's why. Okay. Whoops. Oh, that's my credit card for in my... Okay, I'm just going to stick that there. That's my free scraper for in my... Alright, move this out of my way. And... I really need to soak and clean my palette knives. I've got ACB. Hey, third Terry. Terry with 2 R's and I. T3 as I call her. Now. Oh, not another jar. What's your ears? Okay. So this is modeling paste, Liquitex modeling paste. Gel medium. She uses the I'm going to mix enough for... I know she mixes it right on the canvas. I'll start out with enough, hopefully, for the bowl and the table and the vase, and however much. So I think she uses the light modeling paste, so I may not need as much toilet paper as she does. But what she does is add the toilet paper. See, it doesn't stand up. So it's not moldable. She actually adds enough toilet paper so that she can roll it and sculpt, like make balls with it. So you simply take your toilet paper, wrap it around your hand, and rip it up in strips. Yes, yes. I'm not sure about how acid-free this is, but it is on a canvas. Anyway, I'm going to varnish it with a gloss varnish, a couple of layers, so it should be okay. Yep. Now, she was using Liquitex Light Modeling Paste, and it mixed a lot easier than this is mixing. Okay, hold on. I'm going to put this piece of rubber stuff underneath this so this plate doesn't move all over the place on me. Trying to mix it all up nice. I may already have enough in here. Now, she used a regular knife for hers. Actually, for the table, I think for the table, I'm just going to use, I'm going to do a test here in a minute, which is going to really bother me because I have to pick some of this up in my hand and roll it in my hand to test and see if it will make a ball. Whoa. Vicki, we love you. We'll make you be social because we'll send out the helicopters if you stop coming. Yeah, I know, Vicki, eh? As much as I don't like messy stuff. Hey. Yeah, no, that's still too wet, I can tell, before I even try and roll it. Okay, here we come, a little more. You're welcome. It's, yeah. You know, you could just use clay. But anyway, I'm going to make this work. I'm not going to test it in my hands. This is going to work. But for the... Whoops. Did I hit that? Yes, I did. But anyway. Let me put something underneath this. Where is my tape? I put my masking tape under this. Maybe if it's up a little bit, you guys can see a little better. So I'm sorry it's on an angle, but okay. I think I am going to take, and I'm going to do the table with just the plain texture paste, I think. So that we have different variations of texture here. So I'm going to scrape on some texture here. Some texture paste. As is, so this is Liquitex modeling tape. Modeling paste. It doesn't say light modeling paste. It just says modeling paste. So it's a little heavier than she was using with the Liquitex light modeling paste. But, so I'm going to put it on, and then I'm just going to kind of carve a design like you might see on a table. So I'm going to put it on first. I may have to order some more texture paste before I finish all my projects that I'm going to do. I'm thinking I'm going to need some more. Before I finish my Christmas projects. As I got 5 projects to do. They're not all this big. This is the largest one. Of course, I'm going to start with the largest one because, yeah, I'm crazy. All right, so I'm going to take now a credit card, and I'm going to kind of smooth it out. I don't want to scrape it off, I just want to smooth it out. I'm going to get a little piece of toilet paper here. It'll take a while, which means I'm going to have to do it in steps. When I put the, this part shouldn't take too long to dry, but when I do the vase, like, and the flowers and, like, the oranges and, or the fruit is going to be thicker, of course, so it's going to take, like, overnight to dry, I'm sure. So this will be a work in progress. I'm going to be going back and forth from one canvas to another as things need to dry and etc. So, all right, so now that I have that, I'm going to just do some I'm going to make it look like a tiled table. So I'm just going to do lines. Hey, Prisma. Hello, hello, hello. I forget your in real life name, Prisma. Oh, yes, I'm sorry. And you guys aren't really seeing it either because it's off camera. Hold on. I can turn it around so you guys can see it. See what I'm doing? Oh, hold on. You can see the lines I'm doing? Sorry about that. I'm going to have to, when I work on, I should have thought of that. I'm going to have to move my tables that are on my desk to make more room so you guys can see as I'm working here on this. Well, I'll remember that for Monday. Move things around on my desk so you guys can see. Whoa! Hold on, gotta fix this one. Alright. So, hold on, I'll move it up again so you guys can see what I've done here with the table. Alright. Oh, sorry! Jeesh, I bumped the camera. Alright, so there. You guys see? So I put on the texture paste, and then I made lines to make it look like tiles. Sorry guys. I apologize also for those who are watching on the recording. Yeah. Anyway. So I got it moved up a little bit. So that was just the regular texture paste without the toilet paper. Now I got to get working on this because it's going to dry on me. So I am going to do, I guess, the fruit and the flowers. And then I'll do the bowl and the vase after. So let's do the fruit. You guys can see the fruit? Okay. So let's see here if I'm going to make some little fruit. Uh-oh. Okay, I might have to pick this up in my hands. Ah, darn it. I'm going to have to pick it up in my hands and make my little fruit shapes. Oh, darn it. All right. All right, so I'm just picking it up like clay. Rolling. Flattening. So, oh, actually I have to roll it and then try and just flatten one edge. So I'm just going to sit it on. Now I'm going to need some regular gel here. I'm going to have to keep this kind of half open here. Because what I need to do is take my regular gel, put it on the back of this, put some on the canvas so it will stick. Don't have that all mixed in, so I'm gonna have to like mix it in as I go here. All right. Okay, I know I can do it. I can do it. I'm trying. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on. That's not right at all, Jean. Hold on. I'm going to need to use, hold on. I need to fix the shape of that because I don't want it, it's going to be like down in the bowl. So it's going to be like, okay, hold on. All right, it's going to make some little ones, which will be like grapes. Those are going to be like orange or an apple or something. I'm going to make some little grapes over here. There's going to be grapes hanging over the side. So, alright, so there, I'm going to make grapes hang over the side. Woo! It's a little too round for a grape. Unless they're the little Chilean ones, I can do them like reddish grape color. This one's a little too big. There goes Eileen. Eileen, you're the one who started this. You're the one who tweeted this lesson in the first place. So this is all your fault. If it fails, Eileen's getting the blame as well. Oh gosh. All right. Yes, we are now getting into chat territory that I cannot share live. Yeah. And if you want to have more fun, come watch us live, because you miss out on a lot if you don't come watch us live in chat. Yeah, because you miss all the fun. Yes, you. You're the one who tweeted this toilet paper lesson. So it's all your fault, Eileen. I should have just used clay. Probably would have been a whole lot easier. A lot less messy. Denise, oh, please don't say that. Okay, I guess I need to do, if this is going to be grapes, I'm going to have to do a... No, there's a free one. I'm doing it based on the free one, Rebecca. The free class that she did on the link. Someone do the link. I can't go to links because my hands are all messy. Oh, I guess I'm going to do that at the end anyway, so it'll show up better. Alright, so a little gel on the element, gel on the canvas for it to stick in. And this is the texture paste. I'm sticking it in so that it will, you know, blend it in on the background there. CB on a roll. Ha ha ha. All puns intended, right? Yes. All puns intended. There's a little wee one that can go like further back here. Allie. I know, Denise. I can take a joke. No worries. Okay. Hi, Allie. I am doing a mixed media canvas. I have some Liquitex texture paste mixed in with strips of toilet paper to make it thicker like clay. And right now I'm doing a bowl of fruit. Right now I'm working on some grapes. Alright, so now I'm going to make some that aren't as fat so that they look like they're deeper down in the bowl here. So they'll be a little flatter. I'll squish it just a little bit on one side. Well, I tried. Okay, so, and I think one more small one right there should do the trick for this, for the bunch of grapes. Yeah, no, me either. I just running with my own idea from the tutorial. Hers was much more abstract. And I didn't want to quite go that abstract. So, alright, so there's a bunch of grapes. Got a couple oranges, so we need a little bit more going on here. So I need another. So maybe I need a banana hanging out over the end. All right. Okay, B4. No worries. Have a nice nap. I know about napping. Yeah, okay, so if I cut it off there, it'll look more like it's kind of coming out of the bowl. So let's just make it a little narrower up on this end to make it the end of the banana. All right, so let's oh, it almost stuck on there anyway. I'll just give it a little extra sticking power there. So like that's the end of a banana sticking out over the edge of the bowl. Apples or oranges need to be bigger. Okay, well that'll be a plum. Those will be plums then. They need to be bigger? Okay. Alright. I was just thinking it was a big bowl. Alright. Oh, crap. Ha! Or I'll make them strawberries or something. Still not big enough, I guess. Anyone else I didn't say hi to? I've got dirty hands, so I can't go into my list. Okay. I think I'm going to need to make a second banana to go there to take up all that space. All right, I need another little banana, and I'm almost out of texture paste here. I have to do a second banana because I've got space there for a second one. I'm not as good as Z at this, but you know, like I said, it's abstract realism. So essence of fruit is what I'm going for. Okay, so that'll work. That'll fill in that space there. Oh. I did it sideways. There we go. It will dry hard. I have to reshape that because it's gone a little too fat. There. So 2 bananas. A couple of plums. Put a mark right there, mark there, and orange. So I'm going to make kind of like, oh, what did I do with I started a grape, hold on, stem here. And I'm going to need to make some more for the flowers. So those of you who missed the first batch of making the sculptable texture paste, will get to see me make this next batch. Of course, once I start adding paint, some of this will be a little more obvious. They look like the legs of this orange. Anyway, do I have enough to make the apple? Or half, and I only need enough to make like half of a shape so it looks like it's coming up behind the plums. Let's see if I have enough. I don't think so. think I can scrape up enough to make the apple stem, and then we'll be good. Oh, it's not. Hold on. Trying to make it. Sorry, I should be rolling and doing this on screen, but yeah, I am going to soon need a baby wipe here because I gotta get this off my hands, or I'm gonna scream.
It's 3 o'clock.
It's 3 o'clock, guys. Well, in Canada, in East Coast Canada, it's 3 o'clock. I know. Yes, it's on a canvas. It's an apple. Okay, hold on. Baby wipe time. Whoa. I know. T3. They're just being mean. Hold on. All right. I guess I should have brought in a wet towel like she suggested because that baby wipe's just not quite. Alright, so I'm going to put this over here where it can be safe for a few minutes. I hope. And mix up some more. I'm going to put this dried up stuff because that's what I took off my fingers, so it's pretty well dried up. I don't want to put dried up stuff into it. It won't mix very well, I'm sure. Alright, so let's get out some more gel medium. So now I need to mix up some to make the flowers. Texture paste, I should say. So stems and like okay, because I'm going to do the bowl and the vase just like I did the table with just the paste. Alright, so here we go. Let's mix up some more. Toilet paper to the rescue. Uh-oh. Someone's tweeting me. Yeah, no, it's on top of my paint cart. Vicky, my cats are laying down sleeping lazy butts somewhere. They're almost 15. Paws isn't doing very well, I don't think. She seems to be a little sickly. I might have to take her to the vet. Just like she was before I went to Austin. Not eating right. Very lethargic. Yes, mixing in toilet paper. to make moldable paste. And I can tell that still needs more. Ah, poor Mika, hobbling around. Poor Mika. Hop along, our own little hop along. Phantom. There. I think that's going to work. It feels about the same. Now I know she used the Sargent Art and some acrylics over top of this, but I don't think I'm going to use my watercolor magic just because I don't know what the whole fadeability is of it, and if it goes on a wall where I think they're going to put it on the wall, then I'm going to go this way to do the flowers. Uh-oh, sorry, I went to sleep there for a minute. So hopefully you guys will be able to... Oh, no, I shouldn't do that because now you guys wouldn't be able to see. Jean, silly girl. Okay, I'm just trying to get it so it's where you guys can see the best. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to be working right here now. So, I think I'll do the flowers first and then I'll do the stems. So they're not going to be quite as thick as these. So I think I'm just going to make like daisies because they're going to be the easiest type of flower. This is Petka. What I used was Liquitex modeling paste, but that's what Liquitex calls it. But texture paste might be what another brand calls it. So it was a pretty thick texture paste, but it was a fairly thick texture paste, but not. It stood up just a little bit. So I just used the toilet paper to okay, that's still too big. All right, so Jean, you need to think. So I'm going to kind of do two main flowers, and then I will, all right, let's take the cover back off that. And, oh, here it is. I should actually be using a different palette knife in here so I don't put any toilet paper into there where I don't necessarily want it to be. Yeah, molding paste, modeling paste, texture paste. Hey, Ella, it depends on the company what they're going to call it. But it's not the light modeling paste, and it's not the heavy. Now, the heavy modeling, yeah. But you could use the light, or you could, if you used the light, you would just need to use more toilet paper. And if you use like a heavier texture paste, you may not have to use much. What you just need to do is add a little and then see if you can form it like clay. And then you know you have enough. That's all. So that's the trick. And she gives it in her class. Abissimo does a 3D. She does a very abstract canvas with it, which is cool, but it's not really what I wanted for my gift, because this is for hopefully for my niece's dining room. I told her I was going to do a canvas of some sort for them for Christmas gift for their dining room. So that is what this is for. Oh, I don't know what that... Oh, that was just a piece of texture paste I had off that was too big. Thank you for letting me see that, because I may not have noticed it till it totally dried out. So I'm just rolling them and then flattening and making it more pointy at one end than the other. And then, okay, so what I'm going to do, so I can save some time, so I'm going to put texture paste all around that whole area. It'll be quicker than if I have to do it for every one. And then I can just add it to the back of this. All right. I'm gonna have to get a little bit faster at these, because maybe I should roll. Oh, I've got an idea. I'm gonna I'll roll a longer roll of it, and then I can make 2 or 3. That'll make 2. Oh, that has some. Sorry, it's hard for me to see. I'm so far away. My eyes are not good, as you know. All right, that one didn't work out very well at all. There we go. Just needed another roll. Nice big daisies. That's what they are. No, I've never done quilling. I bought some tools, tried it once, but I didn't buy any of the, what do you call them, the little molds or whatever you want to call to make them in, so it was too hard. Yeah, no. There was a quilling tool. It was on really big sale at Michael's once, so I bought it. No idea where it is now because I never used it. Oh. Well, it's already starting to dry. Basically, it's gel medium. It's going to dry a little quicker than it might usually because of the toilet paper. I think will absorb so much of the water. That, yeah, you guys can still see. All right, I just want to make sure you guys can still see what you're doing, what I'm doing. Doesn't matter. There's going to be gel medium everywhere by the time I'm done anyway. Just differently. This probably looks awful. That's why I'm starting it now. If it looks too terrible, I won't be giving it as a Christmas gift. That's all. Ugh. I need to put a little texture on the fruit. Yeah. I should draw it now before it totally dries, eh? Well, let me get this flour in. I have to use this now or it's going to dry. I was thinking I could scrape it in even once it dries. Okay. This should do my last 2 petals for this one. I think I'm going to have to put another layer of a center there because these are sitting up a little higher than I intended. All right. So I think I need to just add a little bit of kind of a second layer on that center because it's not standing out as much as I want it to. I think I need one more. Actually, I think I'm going to need one more petal. It looks a little weird there. One more petal. Thank you, Heather. Yeah, Vicky. All right. Ooh. Dang it. Actually, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go... Actually, I'm going to use my card thingy again. It should be right about the right size to put a little texture in these. Yeah, I think this is going to probably need like overnight to dry, I'm thinking. So I'm just trying to poke little dents in that. I won't put as much texture in the, these are plums, so they kind of need a line going down the middle, right? And this one, I mean, there's already texture in it. That's already starting to dry enough that it's not. This one is an orange, so it needs some... I might have to use my pokey tool on that one to get some little, ooh, this'll work. The pointy of my, you know how orange peeling has little, like divots in the orange, right? And an apple up around here. Whoa. An apple smoother. Grapes are smoother. So those are okay. Okay. I better keep going here. It's going to dry on my plate and be too dry to use. Sorry, gotta mix in the... Make sure it's all mixed nicely here. Okay, good. It's pretty sticky still in places. All right. All right, so I am going to this time okay, so now I think for this one I'm going to try it this way by rolling a long roll of it. Rolling a long roll like this. And then it's just like clay. Basically made air dry clay, basically, I guess. Technically, that's what I made, I assume. There we go. Now I should be able to simply take my palette knife and cut off petal lengths . So you got to come up with ideas for making things go a little quicker as you go here on the canvas. Oh, hi Heather, no worries. I'm going to have to wipe this. I'm going to have to put some water in my bucket. And rinse my hands in the bucket. Throw it outside before I wash my hands because I'm not going to be able to put this stuff down the drain, that's for sure. Because it's not just toilet paper anymore. It'll definitely clog. Oh, I forgot. I have them all ready, Jean. Ah. But the problem is now that it's getting too hard to work with because I've got too much crap on my hands. And it's getting too hard to work with the pieces. That's the problem now. Got a garbage bag right here. I'm gonna have to start trying to roll some off my fingers here. Vicki, it's texture paste or modeling paste, molding paste, whatever you want to call it. I used Liquitex modeling paste, but you can call it molding paste or texture paste. But it's made thicker with toilet paper, yes. There's a free class on the Abissimo link. Someone will put that up again for me. I can't because of my hands. I can't touch my keyboard. I don't even know how I'm going to... I'm going to have to put a cover over my mouse in order to stop my recording. and I'll have to name it later. These are pretty big daisies, but that's okay. That's what I wanted. Nice big daisies. Yeah, kind of like making my own air clay. Thank you, Eileen. So yes, you could use air dry clay to do this too. But I didn't have any, so this is how she did it, so this is how I'm doing it. Although I'm totally changing her lesson because she did an abstract canvas with hers, but that's alright. Whatever. Whatever comes up. I like that first one better. But that's okay. All good, all good. Whoa. Alright, I've got one more here. I'll need to make one or two more for this flower. So a lot of repetition in this. Sorry guys. Poor Heather already nodded off on, but that's okay. She's been up a long time and she streamed for quite a while today. Bunny Designs, also known as Heather. So I'm gonna just make a nice long, like I did last time. It ended up a little faster. And my third one's gonna kind of be in behind these ones. It's drying out quite nicely, that actually, those. Okay, so Welcome back, Janet. Oh my goodness. We've got not more rain coming. Of course, Moncton didn't get it quite as bad as Nova Scotia did on Thanksgiving weekend. So, poor Sydney's still got water from the last time. So they're trying to make sure their storm drains are all cleared. Alright, so now how am I going to do this third one? Alright, so I'm going to start with I think I'll put like the center of it right Alright, so I'm going to put this one, the center of it right there. Okay. So I'm going to do half of it here, and then some of them will kind of be in behind these other flowers. And I made that way too big. So, I'll start with these upper ones that are going to totally show properly. Flatten it down a little bit more. Make that easier when I get it in my hand. And I only have to kind of shape the end. Because I will paint some other flowers in, like behind this, like just paint it in though, so they're kind of in the background, so that it won't be just like a bouquet of 3 daisies. Yeah, there you go, Vicky. Go for it. I mean, Z does it so well when she does her octopuses, her octopi, her octopus and mermaids with her air dry clay. She has some recordings using air dry clay, making octopus and mermaid and sea animals. So you can go on her channel and see how she uses her air dry clay. Alright, so now this one will be a little shorter because it's going to go in behind that other flower, so it will stop short of that. And this one will be stopping really short as well because it's going to go in behind. Maybe I should make it come out the other side actually. And then this one, we'll do the same thing. Going over here. Whoa. Sticking all over my fingers there. It'll come out there, but then go in behind there so it will finish over here. Oops. There. There. Okay, so that's the 3 main. Now I need to make some stems. I've got a lot of leftover stuff here. I wonder if I put it in, I think I'll try putting it in a baggie and see if that'll keep it good. I need to make the stems. Oh, and a couple of leaves. You guys all still awake there? Okay, there's where it broke, so I guess I can see that's long enough for the stem right there. Whoa. Uh-oh. Shoot. Oh, shoot. Put it up there. Oh, darn it. Okay, I think I need to get a little more. I need to get some texture paste right on the tip of my, there we go. There we go. There. And the last one is the longest one. All right, and now a couple of leaves. Well, it looks interesting. Hopefully it'll perk up with the all right, Kathy, see you later. Thanks for coming. Oh, oh. Kathy is from Vancouver Island. Torquay is, uh-oh. I just lost it on the floor, I think. Oh, great. Great. I have to remember to pick it up. I don't need it drying onto the floor. All right. Let's try this next ball here. You're not supposed to have any left on your hands. You're supposed to leave your hands dry, so I must have it a little too wet in spots still, but that's okay. Whatever. Just trying to get it so that it smooths out a little. All right. This should make a couple of leaves. Yes, I will be, Vicky. I'm going to use just, I'll have a little bit of leftover to maybe make a few balls, but for the most part, I'm going to be using just the, like I did with the table, just use the texture paste as is for the what I should do is find a cool stencil. Ooh, and stencil on the vase and the bowl. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, there's one leaf. Probably don't need it to do it that thick, do I? Oh well. It's done now. I'm not going to move it. And I need to take this and do a good vein down that leaf shape. There we go. Sorry, I should be doing this on screen. I apologize. This is just a project that's kind of tough to do on screen for me with my visual limitations, but anyway. Okay, I'm going to take, there's a little piece of really dry stuff. I'm going to take off the end of that because it's kind of messing up the shape. I have no idea what shape daisy leaves are, so if this is not realistic, don't email me, as Dee Dee says. Don't email me. Okay. And I'm just going to do one leaf for in here. Oh my gosh. All right, this is really itching my hands, by the way, you guys. I know that's not appropriate English, but yeah, you know what I mean. I'm just going to use some acrylic paint, I think. I'm going to use acrylics. Thanks, guys. Okay. I know watercolors would be cool because it would be more translucent, so, but I think I've got some acrylic glazing medium, so I think I'm going to thin down my Liquitex and Artist Loft acrylics and use those. Ah, Vicky. Very funny. She's going to email me, she said. Ah. All right. That's so sticky, it's sticking to my hand. Just a moment. Come on, Jean. Just need to make one more leaf. Make this last for one more leaf. Yeah, I'm just not sure what the light fastness is of the Sargent watercolor. So, I mean, I don't mind using those in, they're wonderful to use in my journals and stuff like that. But I don't want to use it on a gift that if in a year it's going to be all faded out on them on the wall. You know what I mean? So, because they are just student grade watercolor. And yes, they're yummy. Yes, they're vivid. But how long will they stay that way? Even behind a varnish, right? Oh, I don't know if I need to put that in. I need to take part of it off. What I made was way too big. I just put a small one in there, I think. And that can go right up on top of that stem, maybe like that. So that leaf there, and let's do the vein. Now I didn't put any texture in these ones, so I'll just put at least one line. It's drying pretty quickly, you guys. I don't know if it's even going to hold that line of texture or not. Okay. All right, so now oh yeah, those are getting fairly dry already. The texture paste on the table is dry. I wish I could wonder, I could probably do a window with what I've got left here. I'm pretty sure I have enough to do a window frame. Do you think I should do a window frame or just paint in a window frame, you guys? Thank you, Judy. Oh, no. I know they won't be dry inside. The table is dry, though. But these are starting to dry. And the table is dry because it's just the layer of texture paste. Okay, so I am going to simply... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I gotta bend my knee. Oh, ow, that hurt. Yeah, stencil. I had a bag of stencils right here. What stencils was in that bag? Hold on. I had a baggie here. What did I do with it? A moment. Just a moment. I'm just wondering if I should... I have enough, I think, to make a frame here. A window sill and ledge. I I don't want to waste it, that's all. So I'm thinking I could make a window frame and a window ledge. Ooh, dear Terry. No wonder you want to leave California.
It's 4 o'clock.
Let me see here. Uh-oh. 2:25. So I have a half hour left before. Oh, I don't think I have enough. I don't have enough to do it with this texture paste that I have made, unfortunately. Don't think. Doesn't go as far as you think once you look at it. I don't think I have enough to do a window. No, I think I'm just going to paint the window in. But I need one more something here on the corner. I think strawberry or something. Can be anything. Just to even out that side of the... Okay, so all right, and then I'm going to go searching for a stencil to stencil the design on the vase and the bowl. So my stencils are right behind me, I think. Excuse me, I've got a paper bag on the floor at my feet now. All right, let's see what I've got in my stencil stash to use to decorate just the texture paste alone. Oh, and my silly things are falling off. Because I've got too many stencils in them, I think. All right. All right. Darn it. Got too many stencils in the one fold. Alright, let's find the stencil that'll work, do what I want it to do. Let's see. Alright, I'm going to take the folder out to look. Oh, that'll be cool. I could do that. And... a map. Ooh, that's my knitting texture. I want small texture stuff. Small. Ooh, could look like splatter. So I think I'll do the vase so that it looks like there's splatter on it. And I'll do the bowl. All right, so I need to clean off this palette knife so that I can get it smooth through the stencil. Okay, so this is the stencil I'm going to use for on the bowl. just kind of a worn grid, kind of. Hey, Karen, nice to see you. Hello, hello, hello. For those of you who are newer, you may not know Billy Floss. She is Karen, and she is in Ireland. Can't remember if she's Northern Ireland or the other part of Ireland or the UK part of Ireland. I'm not sure. I think she's I should have done this before the bowl. Okay, I think I'll go up as far as that line, and then I'll paint that part as separate. So too much went through on this side, so I'm going to try and scrape off the back a little bit so I don't totally mess up. So I'll use a different spot here. So what I'm kind of doing is just using the line of the table as the line of where this is going to go up to on the bowl. And then I'll paint that top part of the bowl as if it's like a stripe or something. So it's a plain texture. Okay. Okay. Now I'll just scrape it off where it went outside the line of the bowl there. So that's that. And this will be a little easier, I think, because at least the flowers aren't in the way of the I'm just going to put it on first, and then I can scrape it off if it goes out, because I can't really see the line of the of the vase to know exactly where it is. Oh, I put it way over too far. Way over too far. All right, let's scrape that off. Whoop. I think if I try using this, it'll be a little easier. It doesn't matter that there's blue there. I'm going to paint over it anyway. That's from the stencil because I had blue paint on it. But that also means I need to move over this way a little bit. See, I'm going to try and hold it up. I don't want to mess up what's already on it. Ah, shoot. Guess I should have drawn the lines a little darker so I could see better, but that's all right. I got a little texture on it anyway. All right. My other plum there. Okay. Hey, King. Oh. King or whose name? Bunny Designs is Heather. Bunny C is Bunny. Heather used to be Heather AC, but then when she started streaming, her stream is Bunny Designs, so she changed her chat name to Bunny Designs. So Bunny C is Bunny, and Bunny Designs is Heather. Ooh. Okay, so I think that is that for today. And I really need to clean off the outside. And this is going to have to sit and dry for a little while. Sorry, I'm just cleaning off the edge of my jar here. So it'll go on. So I need to buy a new bottle of gesso. And I'm going to need... guess I'm going to go on Amazon because I'm going to need a bottle of some more texture paste too to finish these canvases. And it's cheaper at Amazon than trying to get over to Michael's. So... Or, I'll check Desires, because Desires is cheap. If I spend $50, I get free delivery, so. Alright. So there we go. I'll show you. Hold on. I'm going to turn it upside down so you can see the texture that I put on the... See if I can... There's the texture on the bowl. It doesn't quite look round, but I'll fix that. There's the texture on the vase. It looks very messy because there was blue on the... There was blue on the stencil, so of course the gel medium transferred the blue paint over with it. So that's what it looks like so far. So, thank you everyone for coming. Now I have to figure out, I'm going to have to put a paper towel over my mouse so that I can stop my stream and everything. That is, if I can. I know I've got napkins here somewhere. Anyway, so thank you all for coming and watching me get all messy. Thank you, CB. Thanks, Eileen. Thanks you, Judy. All right. So, thank you everyone for coming. It is Thursday. I'm not sure if anyone's on tonight or not after me. Has anyone heard from Paula today? Because I don't think she did ever tweet that she wasn't streaming last night, did she? I'm going to stop recording.